Hey everybody, this is Matt. I think we can all agree that 2020 has been a terrible year. And if we had the option, we would probably opt out of it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So I think it's critical for us to identify and understand something that's very important for us to help us deal with all that's going on and perhaps things that are going to come in the future. And that is our foundation. What is our foundation in life? We can agree that a foundation is very important. Foundations are strong, sturdy, immovable. We can build our lives upon them, and we can trust them to help us weather storms. Jesus talks about the importance of foundations in a story that he tells in Matthew chapter 7. I'd like to read those verses to you. Jesus says, "Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against that home, it won't collapse because it is built on bedrock. But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish, like a person who builds a house on sand. When the rains come and the floods come, and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash." Jesus was speaking to the importance of foundations, but not only the importance of foundations, what the foundation is made from. You see, what happens is the storms are going to come whether we want them to or not. So when we want to weather these storms and stand against them, we need something that's strong and immovable that will help us stand against those storms. Unfortunately, we have tried to build our foundations on things that are man-made, such as relying on government or our paychecks, our financial systems, or even our family structures. All these things seem good, and they are good to a certain point, but none of these things are strong enough to be a foundation to help us weather the storms of life. And the reason for that is they're all created by people, and we're imperfect, and we build imperfect things. Everything breaks down. In order to have a foundation that will allow us to make it through the strongest storms in life, we need something that's built from someone greater than us. So Jesus speaks to the importance of building our foundation on his teaching. And he says his teachings, if we have those at the foundation of our lives, will allow us to not only understand why things are happening, but even more importantly, understand how to get through them. He also gives the illustration of a person who builds his foundation on other things that I just mentioned earlier. And he says that's a foolish person because that person is going to have storms of life just wash them away because their foundation is built on unreliable things. God's word is reliable. And I would just encourage you to think about what your foundation in life is. And if it's anything other than God's word, then it is in jeopardy of allowing you to be washed away. As always, I'm here to help you process things that I talk about, like what your foundation is and how I can help you further understand that. So please feel free to reach out to me. You can do that, as always, by calling me directly, texting me, emailing me, private messaging me on Facebook, through the chat app. There's many ways that you can reach out to me. When I see you on rounds during the week, just reach out to me. I'm here for you and your family in any way that you need me to. Have a blessed day.